Welcome back to another episode of Talks to the Hive. I'm Bruce.
I'm Santi.
And today we're going to be talking about probably one of my favorite segments to make, a protest segment that happened not too long ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely one of our better segments for sure. It felt personal to us, and we really took the initiative to just go out of our ways, record B-roll, just think of people who might be able to, or might be comfortable enough to voice their opinions about what's going on in the world and stuff related to it. Definitely a great segment, I'd say. Yeah, today we're just going to be talking a little bit about what it was like shooting B-roll, picking people to interview, and just the process of editing it as well.
Shooting B-roll wasn't really that hard because it was fun trying to find people and the posters giving their own opinion about the matter. But other than that, it was just really fun to film. The amount of people out there were it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we both went to the protest. It's pretty fun, I'd say. It was wholesome, seeing everybody come together as one and support one main idea. And given that a lot of people made posters and used that as a way to voice their opinions and what they thought about what's going on in the world right now, what's going on with Trump's administration and all the ICE raids and just stuff like that. A lot of people had different points of views on it. And I'd say my favorite part of the protest was being able to see all these different signs with all these different opinions and points of view, and all of them just coming back to the main idea of not harassing or focusing on deporting or just keeping people in detention centers just because they don't have a green card or papers or aren't residents.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, well, the people, when we were recording the segment, we were also thinking about people we could interview, quote unquote, like we could talk to about the matter. Most of the people we picked, they were Latinos, Spanish speakers, and it was really fun to kind of hear their opinion about the matter. Would you like to add on to
Yeah,
like
for
that?
sure. So Bruce took care of recording B-roll, getting the shots, and just all that, getting the material for it, and then I focused more so on choosing who to pick and who I think would be comfortable expressing themselves and expressing their opinions and point of views. And when I was thinking about it, I wanted to focus on people that actually went to the protest and that again were Hispanic or Spanish speakers, because as the son of two Mexican immigrants, when all this started, I was kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was low key.
Yeah.
I was shook.
No,
Right.
yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, and then there were a few times where there were ice raids, like 10. There was like 2-3 times where there was an ice raid like 10, 15 minutes away from where I live. So
Yeah, no, I heard
yeah,
about those too. It was
yeah.
like tragic.
Yeah, it was like just down the, what is it, the I-80?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was like right next to the I-80 going towards Richmond or
Yeah.
Oakland, wherever it is. And I live like 10 minutes away from it, dude. Like where all of it took place, it was like 10 minutes away. It was pretty scary, dude.
Yeah.
And then what messed me up more was like seeing my parents like be afraid to go out and like get groceries and just like be normal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought that if I felt that way as the son of two immigrant parents, other Hispanics might have similar thoughts or might have had similar reactions to whatever it may have been, whatever may have happened. And yeah, that's kind of what I focused on. Just people that went to the protest, Hispanic students or Spanish speakers, and people I thought may have had a similar experience or might go through a similar experience. Yeah, one of my favorite interviews, or one of my favorite interviews that we did was the one with Salome.
Oh yeah, that one was cool.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot because of mainly because of the questions we asked, or like we decided to ask.
Yeah.
Right. It was if my favorite question was, if there's one thing you could change about the world right now, what would it be? You remember her answer?
I think she said, what was it? Let me recall. It was something to do about homelessness. No, I think something like that.
Like something to. She said something along the lines of wanting to solve world hunger, and poverty, and stuff like that, like big issues around the world. And then she kind of related that to what was going on with the protest and what the protest really meant.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite questions that we asked to a few of the interviewees was, did this protest feel personal to you, or was it personal for you?
Yeah, and the common answers were, of course, yes, because most of the people we did interview did come from immigrant parent households.
But for the exception of May,
I mean, yeah.
Even though she's an Hispanic or a Spanish speaker, she did show a lot of interest and a lot of support and a lot of compassion for everybody that was going through like the same scare I went through and that Bruce probably went through too. And that really did mean a lot to both of us, I'd say, because it just really showed that even though she isn't Hispanic, she like showed that much compassion and empathy and support for what the protest meant.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, honestly, I feel that a student-led protest is more impactful than just a regular protest led by some random, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, I agree with that, but it's also because teenagers now aren't afraid to voice their opinions. They aren't afraid to just call it as they see it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why the protest was so meaningful and so impactful, because a bunch of high schoolers are going out, and especially from a viewer's point of view, seeing all these young kids and young students voicing out their opinions this openly and this confidently really shows that other people should do the same and can do the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. So, just call
it? Editing it, though.
The editing part, all right. The editing was, how would I put this into words?
Tedious.
Yeah, it was kind of tedious.
I'd say tedious.
Yeah. It was pretty, it was fun just watching the clips back and putting them together and trying to make something out of it. You got any thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean, editing it and choosing what parts of the interviews we'd keep, what parts we'd have to scrap, what B-roll clips we could use, what clips of the protest we could use. It was all kind of challenging because we hadn't really made a segment like this before, and it means something to the both of us, and we really did want it to be a good piece that told a story that sent out a message. So cherry picking what clips we'd use, what interviews we'd use, and just all of that wasn't annoying, but it was tedious, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the right word. Not annoying.
Yeah, it was tedious.
But just a little difficult.
I mean, also I'd say trying to find like a song that really matched the mood. Yeah. When I was editing it, I was trying to go for more of a, like, what would I be, like powerful, somber, some powerful mood. But there wasn't really any songs or soundtracks that I could find, so
everything you found was so jolly. And we almost went with such a jolly song that wasn't fitting the mood and the message, and that's really what took us the longest, I'd say, was trying to find the song.
Yeah,
we sat for like a class period and a bit to really find the song, and some of our personal times as well. That was the most difficult part, I'd say.
For me, I guess it was the most difficult part. But yeah.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode. Thanks for watching.
And Stay classy, Novato.
Bet. Can you turn the sound off?